Hey guys, Rodamon here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 5, the very last of the Last Autumn series. Let's get going. The discontent dissipated, and we're about to enter another workday. Alright, radiator reaches are better. I'm going to want heaters next. This is the last of the steel composite I need, I believe. Let's double check. Yeah, 10 steel composites. And then it's just the steam exchangers. So all these guys can stop working here and work the kilns instead, I guess. What now? Back in business. The prosthetics have been handed out. I no longer have any amputees, so motivation's gonna rise slightly as a result. Damn, are we good, dudes? Chat, we are killing it here. We are killing it, and I guess in a good way, not in a we're killing our own people way. We are slaughtering. We're a day ahead of schedule. You know what? Forget. Oh, I don't. Safety procedures should be off. That's my bad. No more safety procedures. We don't need them. There's no toxic anything or anything. So, don't even be safe. You heard the foreman. No more safety. Let's get efficient. Let's get healthcare installation. All right, so this is the last steam exchanger I'm going to need before we can start the next project. We are 20 hours ahead of schedule. That's still respectable. My coal amount is just ridiculous. I have so much coal. Which is great. I have a month of coal. Oh boy, I have to hold out for what, like 10 days? I have a month of coal already? Yeah. And I have 7 days of food rations. The icon at the bottom? No, it's not harmful. Here's the best way to figure this out is to take a look at the labor union. There is one workplace, which is this one, where it was like not safe or whatever, but I can make that safe. But there's only literally one person working in there. In fact, they were just fired. And I'm going to put them working in the kilns. Turn the bathhouses back on. They've been on the whole time. Alright, let's get 4 more prosthetics, just in case. No problem, MIB. You're just looking out. Taking a look at the temperatures here, I am going to need to start warming stuff soon. In fact, let's spend some for braziers here that warm these foundries and the like. And these are going to be set to work hours only. This one I don't even need to turn on yet. It's just preemptive. What are the steam cores for? Oh, it's getting colder. Oh boy. It's getting a little colder. Just a little. Alright, come on, make that. Build it. Alright, here we go. Generator. Thermal hall. One of 2 thermal halls. Which means we need to get our foundry back up and running. Kick you guys out of the kilns. Now that it's colder, I'm going to turn on this brazier that will heat up the work areas around it. What we really need is more steel. I don't know how to speed their steel up. Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on. 15 of you, go pick from this pile. Alright, so here's one of the work sites, and I am going to protective and safe to proceed and put 15 of my coal pickers in there. I'm going to shut down my I'm going to keep the docks going, but I'm going to shut down the reloading stations and put those 20 in here as well. And then I'm going to take all the workers out of here. Do a little shuffle around. There we are. Okay. So now we have a full workforce here. Shut this machine shop down. And here is one of the two thermal halls. For now, actually, I'm going to focus on only machine shopping. So let's... I'll keep the workers employed there, though. They're okay. Sehr harmless. Alright, let us go. Beginning to the end. So, here's a big decision that you guys need to make. Okay, so a bunch of people want to board the last ships and go home. They didn't sign up to be polar explorers. They don't want to be stranded here. We know the company will fire us, but it's better to be poor and alive. So I either can refuse, discontent will greatly rise, motivation will greatly fall. I can say, we need you here, motivation will rise, or I can agree, discontent will fall, some people in the camp will leave in 2 days. And the choice is yours. All right. Feels like there's some hidden consequences here. There might be. Okay. We need you here. Motivation rises. And you know what I can do for motivation? Evening services. Motivational speeches. Alright, healthcare installation just got researched. Let's get efficient burners. With healthcare installation, my healthcare facilities stay warmer. The docks, I'm going to start heating with heaters. And everything that is chilly, I'm going to start heating with heaters because the warmer it is, the less they'll get sick. The less they get sick, the better it is for me. Because they don't die or require medical attention. We can do it! Global efficiency will rise by 10% for 1 day. Thank you, Workers' Council. That's freaking awesome. Alright, I'm going to supercharge this job site to advance progress. And now I'm 2 days ahead of schedule. And now we're back to trying to make materials for the other thermal hall. Efficient burners got researched. Improved blowers is what I want next, but I don't have the steel for it. Morning, cheese. some people getting sick. Transport has arrived with extra prosthetics. I'm going to get a lot more prosthetics just in case, because I think I've queued up enough steam cores. But I have 10 spare prosthesis, you know, in case. Checking the comfort. As you can see, the tents here, the living situations, they're starting to get cold too. So I'm going to start to set up heaters in the housing. This house won't be heated with the current layout here. Is there something I can do? Here, maybe I can put a road here or here and try to get it a little closer. Nope. There. So as you can see, the braziers are creating an area that I can keep heated around it. And these are going to be 24-hour-a-day heaters. All right, I believe that covers every house. We're keeping the people warm. All right, keep cranking out those steam exchangers. We're going to need a whole bunch of them. The extra men getting this steel pile is very, very, very helpful. I've felt the difference of steel income, or whatever you want to call it. It's huge. What I am going to want is some additional structural profiles. Oh, a fugitive. Sir, the Manchester Constabulary informed us in a letter that the engineer we sent them never reached port. He apparently managed to overpower his escort and escape the boat. Police believes that this is an admittance of guilt. They will search for him and are grateful for our cooperation. Well, you're welcome. Cult of the Dead Cow User. That is a very strange name there, buddy. That is a very strange name. Alright, let's get improved blowers. Which makes the braziers that I can make produce more heat. You know what? I'm also going to break down my ventilation plants. I don't need them anymore. There's no more toxic anything. I might as well use the steel that they are made out of to generate more parts. So this is a warning about my last order. My last order I can't place right now because I already have a ship in transit. Oh, stupid sick prostitutes. It's a very strange thing for me to be saying. I bet you didn't think you were going to hear me say that, but yeah, a bunch of our prostitutes just got more syphilis. You syphilitic prostitutes. Alright, so we broke down those, we broke down those, the... Broke down the ventilation shafts now that there's no more poison gas, and we were able to queue up every single one of the steel composites that we're going to need, and then queue up 5 more exchangers. What I'm going to do is queue up 3 exchangers and take everyone out of the docks here, which means we can stop heating the docks itself and put them on making steam exchangers. Another thing I'm going to need is improved heaters because it's getting very, very, very cold for some of the dock workers. As you can see here, These docks are now chilly, and they have a risk of falling ill, as are the... and it doesn't even matter if I put on the heaters or not, because it's cold. So I will be getting improved heaters soon, so that we don't have to chop fingers off, or toes, or other appendages. Staying warm, man. Alright, so as you can see, I can't order shipments anymore. We are cut off. They won't send anything. They think that the sea would freeze. And it's negative 30. It's getting colder. Your shift is on. God, why aren't these dudes making the freaking structural profiles? Build them! Build them, damn it! Alright, taking a look at the temperatures here. It is getting pretty chilly, so I'm going to put a blower here, a brazier here, try to keep this area warm, and that's going to be good for now. Alright, blowers just got improved. Let's do heaters. I did mention that I needed that. What is the problem in this? What is their malfunction? Okay, I don't need any of these workers because we have all the composites that we need. So I'm going to shut this down for now. Are you building? Yes, okay, you're building now. What are we doing? What are we doing? You, Max. Let's go! Get the exchangers. So we're 71% done with this thermal hull, and then we need to make, of course, the other thermal hull. We are currently 2 days ahead of schedule, so that's really, really, really good this late in the game. But no time to explain. We just need to keep manufacturing. So we did just get enough structural profiles to keep these work sites safe. I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to use Supercharge to charge this to 94%. And then, as fast as I can, make the steam exchangers for the last haul, because we still have 25 steam exchangers. That was worth it because I'm not going to have the amount. I'm not going to have the workforce to be able to build 100 for the work site. Right? That's not a reasonable amount. So now with the improved heaters, the advanced docks, the fishing, everything out here is super, super, super cold, and we really risk a lot keeping them out there working, so I got to be careful about that. What I really need is, yeah, this is as good as the heaters could get now at the docks. So I could try to heat it with braziers, and I'll run roads out there for the braziers. Uh-oh. Don't push me, I'm an engineer. This is it, the last chance to get out. Shove off, we're going home. Women and... Okay. It's negative 30 Celsius, Shinjin, not 30 Celsius. So 5% of the workers and 50% of the engineers are going to leave. Motivation will fall greatly, and I can't stop them because I don't have a militia. I'm going to have... right now I have a pretty high percentage of my populace just completely and utterly unemployed. As you can see, the ocean did just freeze over. So all of the docks here, I'm going to stop heating and shut down. Because they no longer produce anything. There's no point in heating them. I'm going to set some people to work at the unloading for timber. And I'll heat it to see if I can't keep them warm. It's pretty cold, though. Still. One other thing I could do is run a road out here and brazier them as well. Alright, my homes, I'm going to hit heat settings 2 on all the braziers here, making them burn more coal but keep them warmer. So as you can see, my homes now are hot. I'm going to do the same here so that these buildings are hot. And I'm going to do the same on this brazier here. Oh, you should be... Oh, yeah, it's not... It's not the right time of day. In fact, this should be on a daily schedule as well. Oh, no. It depends. Okay, my healthcare centers do stay warm enough at night when the braziers aren't full tilt. And then while no one's working in them, I'm going to turn off the heaters for the docks. But come morning, I'll have to flip them back on. Forget the sawmill. I have a lot of coal, though. I have like an enormous amount of coal. So I don't have to worry too much. Another thing I'm going to need to do is let's put a brazier here for the public house. The old wreck out here is now a viable... Oh, this is what was going on. It's now a viable steel source. Alright, so this brazier here, once it's constructed, is going to be on full tilt because the public house has different hour settings, right? I think this this kiln, I'm going to just scuttle. We are alone. The camp wakes up to an eerie silence. With the last ships gone, we can no longer count on outside support. No supplies, no mail, no way to evacuate in an emergency. We are on our own. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Well, let's get motivation back up the way I know how. And get to work, you bastards. Alright, so that's the last of the steam exchangers I need to set up the site. There, done. Generator, thermal hull, other side. Put 50 people in there. Make it safe. And then I'm going to work on additional steam exchangers so that I can supercharge the worksite. For some of the additional people that don't have jobs right now, I'm going to put them into the kilns to offset. But let's take a look at our coal economy. Yeah, we're still producing more coal than we are using, but this will change because eventually our reloading stations, which I need to heat, by the way, eventually these reloading stations are going to run out of resources, and I need to work them, and then people will get cold. Okay, I can't heat them with braziers. I thought I couldn't, but no, now I know. Okay, I'm pretty well set up, though. I've hunted reindeer to extinction. Well, we just... Oh, yes, you are done. You go back home, because there's nothing else to do. Brace for the cold. Add new research. Let's get healthcare and... let's get advanced... burners when I have the steel for it, so that we burn less coal, and then we'll do the same with the heaters. All right, let's supercharge. We are now 4 days ahead of schedule. 4 days ahead of schedule. That's a lot, I think. I'm going to make 5 more extra superchargers. Or 4 supercharging, I should say. Time to rest. I'm turning the burners off for those sites. As you can see, these braziers here are working overtime. Yeah, the sea literally already froze over. I'm ahead of schedule, yes. Three days ahead of schedule now. I'm gonna keep my motivation up, which I'm about to lose. We're about to lose the 30% gain. Oh, what was that? Oh! Hey, look at that. Thank you. That's a great tip. I don't have the overlay for it yet, as I attempted to warn. But, geez, thanks for the $20. I figured it was you. I should have a different sound alert for that. Uh-oh. It's getting colder. -40. As you can see, my heaters are really not denting anymore. These work sites. So the cookhouse is cold. The steam reloading station has no... There's nothing left to collect here. So I'm going to scuttle them. If you also look at the roads... Oop. You got home, yes. If you look at the roads here, you'll notice something interesting. Which is that they have, like, rail thing pathing above them. Because the snow's getting deep. I need one more steam exchange to supercharge it. We just researched advanced burners. Let's do efficient heaters. I could also, if I was really, really desperate for resources, I could break down the docks too. I don't believe I'm going to need to do that. I did get mild frostbite. Ooh, where did I get frostbite? Alright, you know what? You got frostbite here? Yeah. No one works here anymore. I don't need that steel as bad as I need you to stay alive. This cookhouse I'm going to close. We're not going to have any more raw food coming in, so I don't need to heat it. I don't need to have it open. And all of the people that are no longer employed by other things, you could work in these charcoal kilns, because the kilns are warm still. Oh, no, they're not warm enough. Let's crank it. There is a crazed preacher, and I just have to let him be, because I don't have people's militia. Another thing I'm going to do here is to set up some additional infirmaries. Was that infirmary within the range of that brazier? It was not. Okay. I'll set an infirmary up here. And here. And then put a brazier here to keep them warmer. We're going to get a lot of sick people, so I better prepare for the inevitable surge of illness. It will serve me well to do that. Alright, you guys don't work here anymore. You guys don't work here anymore. All the engineers here go into this hospital. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to get medical mechanization first before I do that. We are 3 days ahead of schedule. Let's secure the worksite with some more structural protection. I do have 75 people that are literally not employed at the moment, but there's really nowhere safe to employ them. Everything is getting frigid, and I'd rather have them home, not losing fingers. And in fact, this worksite I am breaking down now. We're no longer going to be working at these docks. I can't keep it warm enough. And these steel unloading stations soon will be broken down as well, I think. I need motivation. Yes, I do. Literally just came off cooldown just now. We don't have enough motivation to kick up into the 30% boost. But I don't care. That's fine. Alright, let's get healthcare insulation maxed. Oh, no, wait, no. That's not what I want. I wanted mechanical mechanization, so that fewer engineers have to work a hospital to make the hospital efficient. And that's going to allow me to really spread my engineers around and make people healthy. Now, I had some magical pocketed wood here. I can cancel the structural profiles so that I can burn that wood into charcoal. Let's take a look at the workplaces. All right, nobody currently works somewhere unlivable. All of these... The only reason I'm keeping this brazier on is to keep this... Oh, you know what? I need a thermal hull. Yeah. All right, there we go. My thermal hull is now heated. You're welcome, guys. Okay, so they're asking for a little bit of warmth. Let me go over to the polls to have you vote. So this is, sir, the people working on the construction site really appreciate that you turned on the heater on, but most of them are complaining that they can barely feel the heat from their workstations, which isn't true, but whatever. Allowing us to take short breaks to warm ourselves up will go a long way. I can either say don't push it, sure, but keep it short. So the don't push it is that discontent will rise moderately because I tell them not to heat themselves, or sure, keep it short. While the heating is on in the construction site, workers will work less efficiently, but will get less. They'll be less likely to fall ill. Keep in mind that my discontent right now is 0, and I am also about 3 days ahead of schedule. So I have some buffer for both decisions here. Either way you go. I'll leave this up. Looks like we have a clear-ish winner. Let me button up a little bit. It's getting cold. It's negative 40. You want to know something interesting about negative 40? Celsius, Fahrenheit, doesn't matter. Negative 40 is the same. Kelvin, obviously it's not, but... Alright, sure, keep it short. Winds? So now, we're a little bit less efficient here. As you can see... But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the safety procedures off. So it's a little unsafe, but I have... The thing is, I have so many extra workers that are currently idle that I can replace them and put them in the hospital if they fall ill. Just to make sure this is done in time. Evil? I hope not. Oh, we also have some more raw food that came out of I don't know where, but I'm going to get that cooking. And supercharge. We are now 4 days ahead of schedule. Medical mechanization just got researched. Let's get healthcare insulation. Medical mechanization is going to allow me to open up my other 2 infirmaries. So I have a ton of infirmary capacity. Just an absolute ton of it. And I have enough coal to keep my burners on, like, all day long. In fact, I'm going to keep this burner on 24 hours a day. Just to heat up. And you know what I'm going to do? I don't know if this actually helps, but because I have so much extra, I'm going to put a burner here where people tend to congregate just to turn it on. So now, as you can see, there's a pocket. Hey, Xanth! Thanks for the resum. Welcome to the chilly stream. So we are 85% done. I gotta slow down progress, though. The work safe became too unhealthy. I don't want to risk that. I'm still a positive coal balance, but that's because I have all these kilns going. If you didn't have these kilns going, you'd be running out of coal pretty good. But I did stockpile it like crazy, and I'm having them crank it out on those kilns. Alright, so this steam reloading station is empty. So I'm just going to send everyone home. And this one is empty as well. I'm just going to send them home. I'm not even going to break these down because I don't need the steel. Right? If I really, really needed the steel, I could remove the docks. I could remove the reloading stations. But I don't need the steel right now. I have plenty of steel overhead. So I'm just going to leave them alone. Because sending people out there to break them down will get them sick. So I'm just happy to have them safe. Okay, we have very, very, very few sick people. This might be a no-death run. So all of the heat has been researched. I could do safety improvements, but I don't need to. Guess what? Engineers. You get the day off. Well, all but one of you. One of you is going to work in the hospital. Hey, and the rest of the engineers, you're going to work in the brothel. Spread 'em, boys. Did I say that? I mean, serve up the beer, boys. $97% done. 4 days ahead. Oh, God. And the day ends. We're literally 99% of the way there. And might I say, I think I timed this stream pretty well. As we have about 15 minutes left and I'm just about at the finish line. I'll set it to 1 speed. I won't even speed through the nights. Could have been timed better. Well, thanks, Turtle Sandwich. As you can see, my homes, even at max burners, I can't really keep them all that warm. Right? Finish early and do some naked brutality? I might. I would have to run to the little boy's room as my bladder looks like... Oh, you know what? My beacon... Where's my balloon? It's gone. But it looks like that balloon that's up there somewhere. Alright, Cookhouse, you're free to leave. The balloon took off. Didn't like being there. Oh, and Xanth heard my complaint, so he's making me drink. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And it's -50. This... I'm going to put a brazier here.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Report for duty. Heating level 2. Finally, I can't believe it. Oh, it's over.
It's operational.
The generator. We did it. Sir, after great sacrifices, we finally we finally completed the generator. Some said it would not be done, and yet here it stands, towering over the camp, majestic and defiant. A proof of our supremacy over the cold and Mother Nature. It seems to challenge the world. We will endure. And endurance we shall. As now we need to hold on until the icebreaker arrives to take us home. We are almost done. So close, and yet so far away. Wait for the rescue. The generator is ready. Now we wait until weather improves enough for ships to arrive to take us home. There is still time to improve the generator. So, I can, because I finished early, make some additional generator improvements. Let's do that, yeah? Sorry, hospitals. I'm shutting them down. I don't need them. Let's get the best generator we can. I don't know if I have a lot of steel to do a lot of this research, but like... we'll try. Alright, so the first thing, a riser system. So what we're going to need is... You know how I said I wasn't going to break down these docks? I lied. Let's break these bad boys down. And how much steel's here? 275? Okay. That warrants us to do an advanced unloading. Break this bad boy down. And then for the first improvement, we need 10 composites. So let's employ composite makers. And turn this on and heat it. Good work. News from London. Forget safety procedures. Let's also break down any of the superfluous construction sites that I don't need to try to maximize the amount of steel that I have. Because I didn't honestly think I would finish this far in advance, so truth be told, I don't actually have the steel to utilize these projects. Actually, no, leave this one alone. I think I can only get one of these upgrades, given my material limitations. Here, let's take down a workshop. Advanced reloading station is now full of steelworkers. Now, hypothetically, I could, hold on. Gathering post. And brazier. We can have people gather steel from the shipwreck. I'm going to agree to heat some homes, but, like, I honestly don't even know how. We have my braziers at max settings. Hey, Sky Collective, thanks for gifting out another sub. Let's do another gathering post. Did the brazier stack? Not that I know of, but I could always try that as soon as I get more steel. I mean, well, let's see. No, they don't stack. I can already tell you. Is the generator on? No, we're not firing up the generator. We're ordered to build it. So if you take a look at like this house, for instance, this house obviously falls under both of the brazier ranges, but it isn't warmer. All right, people work here. Heat the shack. No gatherable resources in range. That's a lie. Dear Lord, are you really complaining? Oh my god, not this again.
Workers, your shift is on.
No, it's in range. Well, if all right, I don't... Fine, whatever. That's not going to work. I don't want to put people on the shipwreck because they'll freeze to death. Alright, so here's the first research project. The next one is Overdrive, which is steam exchangers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those in time, because we only have 2 days left, but I'll try. Can I build the gathering post on it? No. I'd have to manually salvage the material from the facility or from the area itself, and that's just gonna super freeze everybody. So it's not something I'm gonna do. A word of advice: gotta cut them all. Our wood storage is low. No, it isn't. Keep kilning. You're fine. Let them freeze. Get that steel. No, we're gathering steel right now. We're all right. Okay, that didn't help at all. So let's break this down. I don't think I'm gonna get the many of the other optional upgrades because I didn't min-max my steel in time. But getting all the getting even one of them is pretty cool. But I don't know. We could have you vote. Hey, lol. Thanks for the follow. Alright, here you go. There's your vote. Sacrifice the workers. They're almost... I do have 20 prostheses, like, spare. But sacrifice them or not. Hey, does anyone know how to make, like, a quick wiki to make the homes livable? I don't think they can be livable. I think that's a misnomer and it's impossible. Because, like, I only have tents, right? I can't warm the tents up more than I currently am warming them up, and right now my heating is maxed. So as far as I could tell, that's not an achievable goal, even though I said I would do it. There is no more tech. I can't build nicer houses. They don't exist. If you take a look, there's no housing tech anywhere, which is what always confused me when I played this. Is like they asked for warmer housing, but it literally does not and cannot exist. If I lower the range, would it heat up better? Let's try. No. It doesn't help. There doesn't seem to be a way to even accomplish that goal, so... Let's get some motivation going. Just because we're over the bad hump doesn't mean we can stop. It's just buggy. You barely said yes, but you oh, Jesus, sorry about that. You technically said yes, so... Oh god, look at our sick. You had me click that and immediately my sick skyrocket. Sick people, here's a hospital. Sick people, here's a hospital. Alright, so generator range riser system has been researched. We now have, even better than standard generator. I don't need any more coal, so I'm going to shut down the kilns. Next, I'm trying to get overdrive. Let's break down this building and this building for steel. Hey, thanks for yet another gifted sub. You really are sponsoring us, aren't you?
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
There is a missing lookout. So, I either can look for him or not worry about it. And I'll read this to you while you vote. Sir, if everything goes according to plan, an icebreaker should be here tomorrow. Not a moment too soon, as everyone is desperate to leave this place. One of our people went out on the ice to look for the ship, and it's been some time now. He hasn't returned. His friends are worried about him. Something happened to him. I can look for him. 5 people will be sent out to look for him. Or let's not risk our lives. And Adjutant Stormy, you want to see some Yoda? Here he is. In all of his sweatered glory. Alright, you told me to look for him. Done. Alright, I broke my promise about the heat, because, as I said, there's literally nothing I could have done as far as I could tell. Why aren't you working? Oh, it's free time. Yeah, okay. Alright, so those are the last 7 I need for the last upgrade. Who made Yoda's sweater? It's something I bought a long time ago, I guess. This reloading station, I'm going to break down for the steel because there's just about no steel left in it. There's 12 steel left in it. And I'll just have them pick it by hand. Because that's what you wanted me to do. Fate of the Lookout. They returned to the dead of the night empty-handed and unnerved. Found shreds of the man's knapsack. And clothes in a circle in bloody snow with claw paw prints. Polar bear tracks. Polar bear ate him. I disconnected the cookhouse? Yes. But the cookhouse is actually not what feeds people. But I can put it back if that's what you think is going on. I'm not actually sure why people aren't eating.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Here. Come on, the last. And we did our best. Hey, I feel like I did pretty well. The icebreaker came and rescued us. The end. A spark of hope. The huge generator disappears from view, dwarfed by the mountains towering over it, which soon to sink beyond the horizon. You have won against all odds, yet the future is dim. The Empire is in chaos. People fight over work, food, and heat. Company officer who welcomed you aboard says there will be a raffle for the crew who will win a place at the generator should the worst happen. A raffle. You look over the tired yet proud faces of your people. As the seas swell in the cold wind, you wonder if all this effort was for someone else's benefit entirely. Well, yeah, of course. Thank you all for watching the very ending of The Last Autumn, which streamed live on Twitch October 25th. If you have an interest in buying the DLC, I've got an affiliate link below. If you'd like to catch a live stream, Rodamont.com has your stream schedule. If you have any feedback for me, let me know. I will catch y'all in an upcoming stream or a new series or something like that. Farewell for now.